Do you think something needs to be done?
Yes, I do. I think the biggest issue I have with the sport right now, Rich, as far as the dead time and the length of games and, the lack of offense outside of hitting the ball out of the ballpark is the advent of the relief pitcher. I think that is the biggest problem that we have. Why was that Houston Yankees series so much fun in certain regards? Because Verlander had a pitch as great as he did to keep the Astros in the mix in games 2 and 6. Oh, you need the big star to have to fight his way through these games, the Kershaws of the world, 7th, 8th, 9th inning. That's why Bumgarner was a lot of fun. And with so many great relievers, anonymous relievers who you and I have never heard of,
right,
who, pitch to one batter and throw 100 miles an hour and strike him out with 3 pitches, and then the manager's got to go out there, take him out of the game, bring another reliever in, and this goes on and on and on, especially in September when these bullpens are fortified by their minor leaguers and the games drag and there's no offense and all we see is a bunch of strikeouts because of the great reliever. And I think that needs to be combated. So how they do that, I would suggest making sure at least a little step that every time you bring a reliever in, he has to face 2 batters instead of just one.
Interesting.
That at least eliminates the idea of the lefty specialist, where if he comes in to face the lefty, and let's say Bryce Harper, he's got to stay in here to face Ryan Zimmerman. At least put a little strategy into the whole situation. Now, whether they do that, we all saw how hard it was just to get this silly mound visits incorporated into the sport. If they can ever get that through the Players Association, that would be something I would be for.
The Rich Eisen Show, weekdays at noon Eastern on Audience.